Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Irfan bin Muhammad Arif, and today I will be presenting my CSC660 individual assignment, Irfan's Diary. The core concept for this application is to provide users with a private, minimal, and emotionally intuitive journaling space. Beyond a traditional text journal, this app captures the complete context of a user's day by pairing written reflections directly with distinct emotional states. Built using Flutter framework and optimized with a local database engine, the app achieves clean cross-platform performance. Let's look at how the application initializes and handles user workflows. Let's begin with the core app features aligned with our assessment rubric. Under simplicity and minimalism, this application focuses on user task reduction. Instead of forcing heavy navigation setup, adding a thought is simplified into a single responsive model sheet or a single tab. So as we can see right here, the user can type his diary by a single tab. So moving on, for consistency, the app utilizes a cohesive, highly accessible typography and layout hierarchy across all components. So the primary design rules remain identical across screens, matching our theme structures. So as we can see here, across the app, the usage of the font is consistent. Under mobile-friendly content and navigation, all interactive elements, including our action chips and the main floating action button, are positioned well within the comfortable thumb zone for easy single-handed use. We also have an intuitive live search bar. So as I type here, a targeted keyword or a specific emotion into the search bar, the underlying list updates instantly without requiring full page reloads, which ensure immediate feedback. So now let's explore the advanced implementation added under the extra works rubric criteria. First is our intervening screens requirement. When the application first boots, it runs a dedicated animated splash screen. This screen features ambient shadow glows and an active loading progress bar to handle asynchronous initialization before cleanly pushing to the home feed. Next is a massive design trend milestone, persistent light and dark theme modes. By default, the application opens in a welcoming, bright sunset coral layout. However, tapping this theme action button in the app bar instantly shifts our global design context into a high contrast, cozy cocoa dark mode. This reduces visual strain in low light environments and is fully optimized across all nested cards, text, and input fields. Moving forward with our extra design and interaction trends, we have our stateful modern configuration. Tapping one of these quick mood chips at the top of the feed automatically launches the creation sheet with the selected emotion preloaded into the fields. Inside the sheet, selecting choice chips updates the active text controller dynamically. So I selected the happy mood. I can also select excited and the text will be replaced. For user protection, we applied the native gesture-based navigation and pop-ups and overlays. Swiping a card across the screen utilizes a smooth swipe interaction. Rather than dropping data instantly, it intercepts the gesture and pops up a clear delete confirmation alert dialog. So, for example, it will pop up a dialog. When updates or operations complete, the app avoids intrusive blocks by deploying stylus floating snackbars at the bottom of the viewport to keep the user informed. So, for example, here, I put a data entry. Okay, so I created new entry And then we will see at the bottom, memory preserved successfully. Finally, under the personalization rubric tracking, we implemented a complete mood analytics dashboard. Tapping the analytics icon open a calculated breakdown sheet summarizing the total frequency of every recorded emotion using progress metrics. It evaluates these metrics to output tailored contextual mental wellness recommendations based directly on the user's logging history. So I will show here. Since there are three happy records, the wellness insight is saying that we are enjoying a positive emotional growth lately. To prove technical completeness, let's look at the underlying code architecture within VS Code. In main.dat, we establish our reactive state management using a global value notifier theme mode. This drives a value listenable builder at root level, allowing the entire theme data set to update cleanly without forced page restarts. So here is the line at line 5. So looking at homepage.dat, you can see that our structural optimization handling. Here is our custom show form method. It accepts an optional initial filling string parameter, resolving our form pre-fill requirements safely. Uh, Notice also that we are utilizing modern Flutter formatting rules by replacing deprecated opacity scripts with clean performance with values alpha parameters. Finally, looking at SQLhelper.dart, we see our local database integration. The system checks device parameters to initialize clean local SQLite database tables using the SQFlite library. If a native environment block occurs, it automatically maps execution flags to an internal memory isolated fallback array, which we have marked as final for strict code optimization. So this is the SQL helper.dat code. In conclusion, Irfan's diary delivers a highly secure, consistent, and exceptionally polished user experience that completely satisfies all core mobile application criteria and advanced design metrics. The application compiles cleanly with zero linter errors or performance warnings, making it entirely production ready. Thank you very much for your time.